Welcome guys back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be making a worst to best list on verbalase cartoon beatbox battles. So if you guys haven't watched any of his videos yet, then you guys are not gonna know how the beatbox goes on these characters. But if you have watched it, then good. And if you haven't, again, go check verbalase out. He is a good beatboxer. And yeah, let's get into the video. In first place from worst to best, in my opinion, is going to be Darkside. Now, Darkside is a really tough guy, and he's a pretty cool guy. But in the series, his beatbox is terrible. Like, he's a macho guy. He's big. He's tough. Kind of scary. But his beatbox, in my opinion, his flow is not good. His beatbox is not good. And I don't know, it's just not my type, and I just hate it. And if you guys disagree with me, it's okay. Comment down below if you agree or disagree on any of my opinions. Alright. So in second place is Pikachu. Pikachu, he only said Pikachu, but his ending was amazing. His head was ginormous, and then he let all the air out with a big explosion. And it was pretty good for the second episode on the series. So yeah, I'm putting Pikachu in second because it's not as good as the other ones. And again, the fact that it's the second video, it's not really good. Third one is SpongeBob's first episode. SpongeBob's first episode is pretty good, but not the best. His flow is good, his beatbox is good. And the fact that his beatbox is a remix of the Fun song on the actual SpongeBob episode it's pretty good. That's what makes it really good for that. And it's just okay. It's okay. Well, next up on 4 is Groot. Groot goes against Pikachu, and Groot won, and I'm pretty glad that Groot won, because again, he is like Groot when he was doing the Gangnam Style, what was it called? That funny dance. He was doing that funny dance, and at the end, the beatbox, the song, that everything was amazing. The end was best, and I loved it. But everything else was okay, and he's going to be fourth. And the fact that it's the second episode, that's what makes it like a little more upgrade. In fifth place is Mickey Mouse, and I'm pretty happy with this decision because Mickey Mouse was in the first episode, first character who beatboxed in the series, and it was pretty good. His flow was good, his beatbox was good, and his roasts were like okay, I guess, because I didn't really hear any good roasts or anything. But yeah, I'm just putting in fifth place because it's better than the other 4 that are like behind him. Next up is Joker. Now, the reason why I hate Joker's beatbox is because he has no music. He has no he spits in rhythm and talks with rhythm, which is basically beatboxing and just saying random stuff. Oh, sorry. My brain was saying something. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, Joker was just a dry beatbox battle. He was, he was just not really good compared to the other ones that are ahead of him. In 7th place, his opponent, Pennywise. Pennywise's first performance was pretty good. His flow was good, his beatbox was good, and his roasts were good. But again, it's not the best of the whole series, and it's not the best beatbox than the ones that are ahead of him. But Pennywise is better than Joker at least, and I'm pretty glad that Pennywise won. Next up in 8th place is Goofy. Goofy is a pretty goofy guy, if you know what I mean. And yeah, Goofy did pretty good roast on Patrick, and his flow is catchy, his flow is good, his beatbox is good, and it was pretty good. It was like an intense beatbox. It was a good beatbox. but again, it's not the best beatbox. It's not the best beatbox. Next up in my place is Deadpool's second performance. Because right now we are in the semifinals, if you guys didn't know, and Deadpool won versus Deadshot in the first round. So Deadpool second performance, I don't like it. Like, he just says the same thing every time. And in the mid-end of the video, he says a good, fast roast on SpongeBob. That's the only good part of the beatbox. Everything else is so bad. But that's the only reason why I kind of like it, because at the mid-end, he says something really fast. It's a good roast. In 10th place is Batman. Batman was pretty good. His beatbox was sick, and it really impressed me since the first time I watched it. And Robin was also good, which helped Batman. But the thing that I didn't like is that Robin was in it. Now, you guys just heard me. Robin was good. Yeah, but the reason why I didn't like him in the video is because I basically consider it cheating. Because Batman was supposed to do like the beatboxing and the lyrics and the roasts, but at the end it was just Batman beatboxing and Robin was like doing like singing. Now, Robin's voice does not sound like the actual Robin, but his voice is pretty okay. And yeah, next up is Deadshot. Deadshot, I really don't pay attention to his beatbox because again, it's like jokers, except AI using so that. I just like sometimes watch it because it annoys me so that. But it's an okay beatbox, better than Joker, better than Pikachu, and you know. Deadshot was a pretty good performance. He said some messed up things about Deadpool, and again, that's good, but yet, not my favorite. And it's not the best. Next up is Patrick's first performance. Patrick's first performance was pretty alright, pretty good. Because at first he started on not knowing anything. And then he remembered all of what he was thinking, which means like at first he began on not knowing what he was gonna do, and then he remembered, and then a flow was starting, good flow, good beatbox, and like a good everything. But then at the end, he just said that Goofy was gonna make him barf and stuff like that, and it was just a silly part, silly, funny part, silly, funny, and annoying. So yeah. Next up, in 13th place, is Deadpool's first performance. Now, in Deadpool's first performance, it's pretty good. I like it, but it's not the best than the ones that are ahead of it. But it's pretty good, pretty catchy, and yeah, I don't have to say anything else about it. It's better, at least it's better than the second performance. In 14th place, it is Thanos' first performance. Thanos' first performance was amazing. He destroyed Darkseid. His flow was good. His beatbox was good. And the ending was really good too. Cause at the ending he was going sicko mode while making the stones like flow in the middle of his hand. So and again, it was pretty good. Now in 15th place is Thanos again, second performance. In the second performance, Thanos went against Patrick, and Thanos went so hard on a pink blob, and he lost. Now, I voted for Patrick because it was kind of better, but Thanos was going so hard, and it was an okay beatbox. I actually liked it because he was actually going hard. But compared to Patrick, its flow was, not that good, but at least it's like a really good one. Next up is Black Panther. Black Panther is going up to the second round, but verbalase still hasn't made the second round of Black Panther and Sonic. Yeah, you guys heard me right, Sonic. Because in the episode Mario won versus Sonic, and Sonic won, and Black Panther won versus Batman, and Black Panther won. So those two people are left on going against in the semifinals. So in the end of August, Verbalase is gonna make that video. Just so you guys know. So 16th place is Black Panther. His flow is amazing. His beatbox is amazing, and his roasts are so good. I just love his beatbox, but it's not as great as the ones ahead. But again, it's really good. Next up in 17th place is Groot's second performance. Groot won versus Pennywise, and I'm just surprised that Groot won. I'm pretty happy that Groot won, even though Pennywise was way better, because I just liked how everyone hated Groot. When everyone made like predictions on who would have won and lost, everyone put Pennywise versus Groot, and every time everyone said Groot lost, Groot lost, Groot lost. But yet, when the actual video came, Groot won versus Pennywise, which makes me so happy that he basically confronted everyone, like every viewer that hated him. So Groot is up in 17th place. His flow is good, his beatbox is good, and you guys can't believe it, but his roasts are good. The only thing he said was just "I am Groot," but if you guys watch the animation, you guys can see an actual roast in there. Next up in 18th place is Patrick. Second performance. Yeah, he won against Thanos, if you guys heard me. And if I was Thanos, I would have been so embarrassed because Patrick is really good. He roasted Thanos. His flow was smooth. His beatbox was great, and the ending was so good. And the ending was pretty good. The ending was good, bringing out the Pat back. Yeah, Pat back. So yeah, I don't have to say anything else about Patrick. It was just amazing, and that's it. In 19th place, it is Pennywise second performance. Pennywise was amazing. It was the best that I've ever seen, but then it's not the best. It's really good. Everything is really good. There's nothing bad. It's just not the best in my opinion. It's not my favorite in my opinion. But he's in 19th place, and that's pretty good. And yeah, I can't say anything else about him. It was just amazing. The show was good, and yeah, I'm just laughing in my inside because he lost to Groot. Alright, in 20th place, 2 more people left. In 20th place and 21st place. In 20th place, it is drum roll, please. Mario! Mario's beatbox was amazing. Mario had good beatbox, good flow, it had good everything. There was nothing bad about it. There was only one thing bad about it, and that one thing is that we couldn't understand what he was saying. His beatbox was good, his flow was amazing, but again, we couldn't understand what he was saying. The things that we could have mostly understand him saying, it's to me, the Mario, and then we couldn't understand anything else unless you guys have expertise hearing. So yeah, Mario was my favorite, but it's not the best in my opinion. Mario's my favorite in my opinion, but not the best in my opinion. But that's because in 21st place, the best one for right now is, drum up please again, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yep, in 21st place, from worst to best. The best one, in my opinion, is Sonic. His beatbox was great. His flow was amazing. His roasts were good. And there was nothing bad about it. The ending was amazing. He turned supersonic and just beatbox hardcore. Well, midcore. It wasn't that smooth and it wasn't that hard. It was just amazing. And him doing the Fortnite dances with the metal Sonic, it was just all really good. It was fantastic, and yeah. Well, there you guys got my opinion on worst or best Verbalase cartoon beatbox battle. If you guys could go check out Verbalase's channel, because sorry for that, because you guys have to hear his beatbox like episodes, so you guys can understand on why my opinions are like this. But again, thank you for watching my video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell. I will see you guys in the next time. Peace.